Bout number 9 is a K1 rules match scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds and is being brought to us by Holiday Inn, SRO Roofing, and 406 Caregivers. First, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 160 pounds, representing Electric City MMA out of Great Falls, Montana, Ted, the Alaskan Assassin, Lewis. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, also fighting at 160 pounds, representing your local Montana MMA here in Bozeman, Montana, Cole $2 Schram.
We're back for bout number 9. It is at 160 pounds. It is a K1 matchup. It is 3 2-minute rounds. We have another local fighter from Bozeman going up against another fighter from Great Falls. Should be a great matchup. Our referee for this fight is Brett Hamlin.
And again, for those at home that don't know the difference between kickboxing and K1 rules, you are allowed to clinch, you are allowed to use knees to the body. Regular kickboxing, that is not allowed. And they were both mixing it up well.
Looks like we have opposite stances. We got a southpaw and a normal stance.
Seen a lot of that tonight, Cal.
We have seen quite a few of it.
But it sure makes an interesting
fight. It does. Oh, excellent body shot. Cole with an excellent body shot. That southpaw, he throwing that left kick to the body.
Looks like the referee's giving him a standing 8 count. Says he's up and ready to go. That was an excellent kick.
Very well timed, very well placed. That's the dangerous part of fighting opposite stances, is that body shot. Is it always open and available?
He's trying to make himself a smaller fighter. Not so wide open. Almost got that kick again.
Looks like Ted pushed that down almost to a low blow. Landed right at the hip about. Ted has been training for about a year and a half. He is representing Electric City MMA out of Great Falls. His hometown is Anchorage, Alaska, hence the Alaskan Assassin nickname.
You can tell both men have worked on their striking skills. Very technical, straight punches.
It's fairly impressive to see Cole doing so well standing up. He does have a 12-year wrestling background, which always is a tough transition to do kickboxing K1.
Yeah, it's a hard habit to get out of, to want to tie up with that guy and get him to the ground.
It is, especially when you can feel, you have an advantage on the ground, and then to switch over to a K1 style kickboxing match is very admirable that Cole is able to do that so well.
And I think that's what the martial arts are all about, being able to transition from one to another, being able to put it all together.
Definitely, definitely.
But he is showing excellent striking skills.
Very much so. That kick was dominating. As we show on this replay here, he landed that left kick just perfectly placed. One of the first times we've seen a strike in our K1 or our Muay Thai or our kickboxing cause someone to drop. It was very well placed.
Perfect timing,
kick
perfectly placed, you're right.
Some more of our great sponsors here for this event.
For the start of round number 2.
Stormcastle Cafe, Montana Buds, Bissell Insurance Agency, and 7KBZK.
And again, the beautiful campus of MSU. We're at Brick Breeden Fieldhouse in Bozeman, Montana. A great venue for these fights, and it has been an action-packed fight.
Very good fights tonight. touch gloves, go right to work.
That southpaw stance, he's finding a home quite often with that left.
If you don't prepare for that southpaw stance, it can definitely throw you for a loop when you step in the cage.
You really do have to train with a southpaw sparring partner.
All the angles are different. All the striking becomes a little more awkward. It's definitely a whole different ball game.
I haven't seen him, well, I was just going to say I haven't seen him step on each other's foot yet, but it just happened as I said it. And that happens quite often when you have a southpaw and your orthodox fighter.
Yep, you're definitely stubbing toes and bumping jabs for sure.
He is not afraid to come in there and bang, is he?
Not at all.
Great stiff jab.
Good head movement. Lands that kick
another
again.
kick to the midsection.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was a clean. Looks like he's counting 8 counts.
It was
so that
a beautiful, beautifully placed kick.
Clean strike to the solar
I'd like
plexus
to see him again. He did better when he shrunk his body up, Cal, when he wasn't such a tall target.
Yep. It's really tough to have that balance. You want to be tall to use that reach, but that opens up that body for kicks.
Now he's closing it up again. Nice counter punching. 10 seconds left in this round.
Swing and a miss on that uppercut, and that's the end of round number 2.
Not have to say, with the 2 knockdowns, it was definitely his round.
Cole definitely has won both rounds, in my opinion. I think he's done very well, and I think Ted's going to have to pull off some magic here to win this fight at this point.
He is certainly getting past his reach easy enough.
He is definitely even though the wrestling background you might not think has any advantage, but one thing it does show is that he can be committed and he knows how to train, and that's a big deal in this sport.
Yeah, wrestling's one of the toughest sports out there. Wrestling conditioning. Some of the top athletes in the world are wrestlers.
A couple more of our sponsors here for Bozeman Impact. www.bozone.com, Billion Auto Group, and K-Bo's Classic Rock. We're ready for round number 3. Referee double checking, make sure the cage is secure, checking to see if the judges are ready to go, checking for the doc, checking for the fighters, and let round number 3 begin.
Yep, both fighters gave him the nod. We're ready. He comes right out with that left knee again. He's working on that right side, Cal. Same place he placed those other 2 kicks.
Cole's doing a very good job of beating that outside foot. And whenever you have the orthodox southpaw combination, it's always that battle for that outside foot. That's where he's landing that clean left kick to the solar plexus when he beats that foot. Throws it again. Doesn't land quite as clean this time.
That was a nice body shot.
Breaks that clinch up.
No action in the clinch. The referee will step in and separate the fighters.
Good right jab.
It was beautiful the way he pumped it twice, caught him with that second one.
Yep, doubling up that jab. You have a good tendency to catch that second jab.
Nice front push kick.
which breaks on its own. Cole has to be looking for that kick to the solar plexus, and there it goes.
The crowd is trying to fire these fighters up.
Again, he throws that kick. And that is the end of the fight. So we'll go to the judges' scorecards and get a decision.
That's the end of the third and final round. With that, we go to our judges'
Another kickboxing match without a lull. It was action-packed, start to finish.
Very, very active, very good fight, very good performance by both fighters. I think Cole will be taking this decision if I was a judge.
I think you're correct, Cal. Neither fighter looks very winded. Looks like they're in great cardio shape.
They were both very technical, good movement, excellent striking. Over some replay here.
Nice kick. Round 3 that we're looking at here. There's the clinch. And again, if there's no action in the clinch, the referee will step in, break it up. And again, that's the difference from K1 rules and just kickboxing. No clinch in kickboxing.
Great sidestep in that lead kick.
Nice 1-2 combination. And he did have him backing up pretty much the whole fight.
He did. He was definitely the aggressor.
Held the center of that cage.
All 3 judges score the fight the same. Unanimous decision in favor of the red corner, Cole Schram.
Very well deserved.
Very well deserved. Cole gets the victory. Another victory for Montana Mixed Martial Arts. Great performance on their part this evening.
And again, that's a great reflection on that coaching staff there.
Yep. Definitely one of the best clubs in the state.
Oh, I'd have to agree. Very technical. I know that was a kickboxing bout, but their jiu-jitsu is by far the toughest in the state.
And here's some more action.
This is out of round 2.
Hopefully we get a sight of that kick. Good.
Working on that outside knee.
Good sidestep to that kick.
And an inside leg kick. Threw a lot of low-lying leg kicks, Cal.
He did. It was knocking his opponent off balance just about every time he threw it, too.
If you want to chop a tree down, you got to start at the trunk. And again, he did a good job of closing his body back up, making himself a smaller fighter after he took those shots to the midsection. And another one.
Good exchange. Goes in, lands some strikes, gets out of there.
And that's a smart fighter, Cal. A guy that just stands in there and trades blows. One of them is going to get knocked out. So you go in, you score your points, you back up, you reset. He was flawless in his performance.
He's definitely comfortably making that transition from wrestler to striker.
Oh, yeah, he looks so natural. Looks like he's been doing it his whole life.
Yep.